Federal government issues final warning to Arise TV. Hey, no wahala. There's nothing we have not seen before. Did Buhari not shut down Twitter? That is now X. Yes, he did. Did they change anything? No. Did he not deliver? Was he not a good president afterwards? The worst you can do is to shut down the station, but it will not change the fact that Nigerians on the street realize that this is a failed government already. Clamp down on the media. That's the point. Of course, we are expecting social media regulations. Dele Alake, Bayo, and a couple of other guys on social media have been actually moving. And even this particular attack on Arise TV isn't surprising. On the day of the deposition, a lot of these guys, we were told that there is so much pressure on the mainstream media to be careful of the narrative that they pass across. In fact, before the deposition started, one of these online blogs have reported that there was a meeting between representative of the government and the mainstream media guys, apart from the People Gazette and Sahara reporters, so to speak. And of course, it was geared towards directing the narratives for whatever was going to happen. And then it wasn't surprising we began to see that CSU authenticate certificate and all that. That was all was being reported until 24 hours later, and Nigerians began to show copies of the deposition and a couple of other things. They couldn't. They have to start to retrace that. Some even deleted old posts, so to speak. But right now, we hear that federal government, through its agency, Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, is warning Arise for the final time to be careful. Of course, no wahala. Now the one way Arise do way wrong, right. Whereas sometimes people come, I don't understand. Regulating the media is something that every country will do, but it should be on the basis of truth. Okay, you brought somebody on air who was lying, so somebody else cannot correct the lie. No wahala. It's a solution. But my take personally has been that a lot of the time when people insinuate this, it changes the focus from being a people-oriented governance system to being an attack on perceived enemies or those. Donald Trump was president of America, and CNN never liked him. CNN was never shut down for that period. CNN never liked him, and until today, I'm sure the CNN hatred for Donald Trump doesn't have any fulcrum of solution in the nearest future. But check it out. Donald Trump did what he could do, right? And then there was no clamp down on media. Of course, in Africa, abuse of power is almost inevitable. Everybody will take an advantage to abuse powers and do what pleases them. They want to ensure that the people who are called their enemies, and that's the same way they go to assassinate and perceived enemies. They go and take off. You hear people okay, these people that are supporting the president, saying that the president should now attack Atiku Abubakar by bringing out his corruption crimes and all that, and then you are saying, so it's an eye for an eye actually. So okay, we need Arise to remain in the media space. So of course we are going to also beg them. I bet me they know they interview anybody from us again. Me they know they interview anybody they talk truth. For now, it seems they want them to follow what TVC is doing. Somebody went on TVC to claim that he was a classmate, and the rest station they beg me come, you know, come. Only that's what they want. And that's why you notice that in this country, any politician with interest will first of all set up a media channel, because they want to be able to detect the narrative. They want to be able to own the narrative. They want to be able to implement their own voice, even though it is wrong. Watch what TVC is doing. What TVC is doing right now, I'm sure NBC in a proper form should also query them, because purely one-sided. All the lies that Lucifer told and keeps telling. I'm not sure TVC has anything on Lucifer, or Lucifer has anything on them. It's been back to back lie every moment. Not even know the year. Not even know the year for TVC. You cannot even stay in that channel for 2 seconds. And not, of course, that's what they want. They want to force every broadcast channel or broadcast station to appear in a certain way. Imagine federal government warning. And it's not that you had 2 guests in a show, so to speak. One for this, the other one for that. Balance. So what do you have to say? Because he said your only wahala, the only thing you want to just implement is so that the Arise station, because of course that's where Nigerian listens to, not all these others drama shenanigans station that keeps deceiving themselves. So Arise TV, they don't they threaten we'll be careful. Of course, we are expecting more clampdown on the voice of truth in this country. We know what you guys are used to. We know what you can do. We know what you are waiting for. We know the level of dictatorship and authoritarianism that this one military government in civilian robe. I'll talk to you guys later.